Boo 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 boo. La 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 la. What's up with the song that you always sing? Would you, ladies and gentlemen? This is JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm one Jin.
This is gonna be our spoilers review of Last
episode
of Us,
5
of season 2, Last of Us. Here we go. Yo, what? Just straight up, this was better than episode 4 for me.
Yeah, me too. And one of the reasons why is it finally gives me it gave me a glimpse of the direction that this could go.
Okay.
Because remember, we mentioned that the first season had a lot of messages and themes and stuff.
Yeah.
And the second one, I was afraid that it was gonna be just a generic revenge story. But now there's a new development. We now know that this what is it? This Cordyceps stuff. This could now go airborne. So there's like a new threat.
Well, at least they're contained within the floors.
So far.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. No, but I thought the more revealing thing was about Ellie's. Like, she's so ready to go to dark places.
It reminded me a lot of Joel after he woke up from being sick, and he was interrogating that guy to know where Ellie went.
Oh, yeah.
And he was so ruthless there. He was so ready to just, like, straight up kill him.
It reminded me of the old saying, like daughter, like father. And I think the twist was she knows.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a warning that episode 6 is going to be the flashback you and I we've been talking about.
Yeah,
right?
like Ellie finding out about what happened, and maybe that's why she hadn't been talking to Joel.
See, this is why I wish there were more episodes in this season, because this season is 7 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We only have 2 more episodes to go?
Yeah, we only got 2 more.
Man, then I have this bad feeling this is gonna suck overall. That's not enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, because, Wonjin, I have a question though. Like, it's like nurture versus nature, or was Ellie always like this before he met Joel? You know, because remember in season 1, she was so ready to like kill those cultists, like cannibals, and here we see that side of her again. And one of the shocking thing when Nora says, "Do you know what Joel did?" Yeah. She's like, "I know, but you're still gonna die, biatch." And then she, you know what's so sad is she could have just shot her, but she intentionally chose that iron pipe because she's really living that golf club thing.
Moment, yeah.
So
I was kind of feeling sorry for Nora because Ellie knows that people besides Abby, they were, yes, accomplices, but she knew that they weren't really like all in with killing Joel so brutally, because some of them were crying and everything. So I was thinking like, yo, Nora, if you had just ratted out Abby, you wouldn't be there. She might have let you live.
I don't think so.
Really?
I think even if she ratted, she would have killed her. Because Ellie is kind of like... Because remember, you mentioned the interrogation scene in season 1, right? He got the map and the location, but he still kills the other guy anyway. Joel and Ellie is kind of the no prisoner type. And I thought it showed... I liked Nora because... here's the thing. One of the frustrating things about season 2, because this is already episode 5... You know what my problem is? I still don't know who the fuck Abby is. Like, I got glimpses of her. She seems like an honorable person. And Nora here, she seems like an honorable person, yes? Because she doesn't rat out her friend. And she goes out like a champ. Because she's going to die anyway. So I respect her for that. But that being said, like, episode 6, if it is indeed flashback of Joel revealing that, you know, like, I want to know more about Abby and the crew. I don't know if the game is like that. Oh, shit, a lot of comments. Walker, Jin, you look exactly like Billy Loomis with same hairstyle and the white t-shirt. Scott, I need to tell you that Jin has a crush on Reacher. Zezzy, that's very funny. Zezzy, I feel like it's too shallow, too little for a story this deep. It's not enough.
I thought you guys were reviewing Lazarus. We still haven't seen that yet. You know that animation I think it's made by the creators of Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, right.
Lazarus.
Yeah.
And I was looking for it on Netflix. It wasn't there, and I think it's on HBO Max or something. So we haven't come across it yet.
No, Void. We did talk about it. I remember, but
Lazarus. Is it on HBO Max? Yeah, it's on HBO Max. So it's gonna take some time for us to watch it. Maybe next week or the week after.
Because Void, we're watching The Maid right now. That stars the Substance actor, and then we'll do Lazarus. But sorry, me and Wendy, we have jobs, so like this is not our full-time job yet. So we're so sorry for the delay. If you were waiting for it, I remember talking about Lazarus, but it was on our list. But
oh, it's still ongoing. It's up. It's episode 6.
No, but is it the first season?
One. Yeah, and
okay,
it'll have episode. It'll finish with episode 9.
Hey, so Void, let's do this because the last episode I think it says June 1st. So we'll do a review on that June week.
Whom that's recommended, yeah. And I remember seeing the trailer for Lazarus, and I thought it was so interesting.
Right.
I'm rarely like intrigued by animations and animes these days, but this looked promising because it had so many like colors that are similar to Cowboy Bebop. So I was really interested.
The reason why me and Wenjin we're gonna review it on the June week is because I'm gonna watch everything on Friday, so that's how we're gonna do it. All right.
Look at them looking for excuses.
This is not an excuse. These are facts. Okay, like I because Wenjin recommended to me Maid last week, but I'm only in the 3rd episode. I couldn't finish it because Wenjin, can I be honest? I don't know if I'm old, but when I come back, I don't want to watch 10 episodes. like. Unless it's a Friday, I just go for it. Like watching a piecemeal makes me really tired. I have other stuff to do. No, Void. Like, are you watching Lazarus too, Void? Because what's the show then Scott Walker mentioned? What's the Once Upon a Time?
Once Upon a Time.
We have to pick and choose though. Because so guys, Maid next week is 100%. I think it was released in 2021. It's been a while, but Maid. And then we're going to do Lazarus.
And I think I will, by then, have watched the latest Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah, so Mission Impossible, Wenjin's going to watch it, and then we're going to do that Thunderbolt thing.
Dead Reckoning Part 2.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is with Death Reckoning Part 2, Wenjin's going to review it, I'm going to listen to it. Because Mission Impossible hasn't been interesting to me since Rogue One. To be honest.
Not Rogue One, but Rogue Nation.
Which one is the desert one? The UAE? That must be
Emirates? Wasn't that Ghost Protocol?
Yeah, I watched Ghost Protocol.
Yeah, I think that was it.
But afterwards, I mean, listen, I respect everybody's taste, okay? But I'm tired of people like jumping out of buildings
and hanging on airplanes.
The reason why I stopped watching Mission Impossible is I saw the one with Henry Cavill, but there were other movies that interested me, and this time went by. That's why. Like those kids when they go to school without doing their homework. No, the dog ate my homework. Zizzy, are you talking about yourself? That never happened to us. But anyway, so to conclude, Maid 100%, Lazarus 100%. But Lazarus will be coming on June.
Anyways, back to The Last of Us.
Oh, and those fucking cultists are just as violent as the wolves.
Yeah, man, that was some scary stuff. It reminded me of that scene in Mad Max.
Oh yeah.
When what's his name? The Thor actor. Forgot his name. He was torturing the mother. Yeah, it reminded me a lot of that.
Yeah.
They gut them like animals.
No, but I don't know if it's still not as shocking as season 1's the cannibal reveal though. When they were revealed to be cannibals, those guys that kidnapped Ellie. Like it just feels like, I think I said this last time, but it's been done before this already in season 1. I felt like season 1 already showed the Fireflies and possibly different factions. I mean, if they're gonna do this, why don't they do the Fallout thing where they really dive in and like show us the factions of Last of Us? I think that show would have been more interesting. Oh really? Oh, I didn't realize you guys were this overwhelmed by recommendation. No. Oh, you tagged us for a trailer? Which one is it, Void?
Okay, we'll check it out. I haven't seen. How does the tag work? Maybe
No,
I'm
but
getting
guys,
old.
because Andor is over, we're gonna have more time to watch other shows. So Wonjin and I, we will try to catch up with Lazarus. Maid is 100% because it's already done. So next week, Last of Us, Maid, possibly Lazarus, and then let's talk. Okay? I think that makes sense, right, Wonjin? Because we don't need to watch Andor anymore.
Yeah.
But you're gonna watch Mission Impossible. That's a movie.
Yeah, and from time to time, we have these like heavyweight, highly anticipated shows that we have to really like invest in. Andor was one of them, so we were doing like a episode by episode
Yeah,
review.
because we loved Andor.
But a lot of other shows, they don't really like require like an episode by episode review. So we usually do like a full season review and stuff. So
That's
we
true.
we could have more time in our hands.
Yeah. So next week, Maid is 100%. I promise I'll finish it. And then Last of Us. But Last of Us is going to be done soon, so we're going to have more time to do other shows. But anyway. Oh, I did love the action scene, though. The one with the Stalker zombies.
I was surprised by the appearance of Jesse. I had no idea that Tommy and Jesse were like after them.
You know what
I just thought that was too convenient for them to just show up at that
But you know
time.
what I did like about that like scene, though? That was the first time watching season 2 that I was scared. Like, remember the feeling we had in season 1?
It's like, there's no hope now.
Yeah. And
there's no help coming.
Yeah, anytime they go into a building, we're scared. But because since the episode 2 big battle, like, I didn't get any fear at all.
Yeah.
It was just two young girls falling in love, and that was fine. But I also want a little bit more Joel, and I also wanted more worlds. A tag I believe would show up in the notification as a reply. Really?
That's weird because I checked the notifications. It doesn't show us any like notification about tags.
Maybe it's because we are a small channel. Zezzy, don't forget to give those 2 old geeks fart cannons a like to the video. It helps them. Thank you, Zezzy. The first nice thing you said tonight. Old man, senior, geeks, farters. And then what else was there? The trailer was for a show called Presumed Innocent Star. Oh, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Bless you.
Thank you. Jake Gyllenhaal was awesome in The Night Stalker. He was amazing in that movie. Didn't we do a review of him in the MMA
remake of the
Roundhouse?
What's the Roundhouse?
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna do Let's Talk in 5 minutes, so guys, don't worry. So which one? Where were we? Oh, the Cultist and Jesse coming to save.
Yeah, and I have this feeling that Jesse's gonna die. Yeah.
Tommy's gonna die too. I feel like they're all gonna die. And
like you said, we're seeing something that's redundant, like the cult and the faction and blah 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 blah. I think it's just being like set up as pieces that will later on be overrun by something greater. Like the unstoppable nature. Those like the herd and the horde of the infested, just like what we saw from Kansas City.
No, but don't you think the infested are not as relevant in season 2 as season 1? I feel like it's almost a human drama with the infested. Because remember, the main villains are not the infested; it's the humans, the wolf, and the cults. And I guess the show is trying to tell us that we are the worst species of them all.
Oh, Chan Hong, what's up? Our number one subscriber, don't mess with Dina.
Yeah. Oh, Dina actor is great. She's hot, cute, and a great actor. She was in Peacemaker season 2 trailer.
Oh, really? There's season 2 coming out?
Yeah, there was a trailer.
Oh, nice.
Oh, we got Superman coming too in August.
With James Gunn.
Yeah. No, so I love. I gotta apologize to the Ellie actor because I thought when she did the killer thing, it was great with the red light and just her revealing her. Remember, the psychologist said that's her nature. So, but as an audience, we haven't made up our mind yet. Remember, we saw her tender moments with Dina, playing the guitar, bonding with her. I'm gonna be a dad, but I get this feeling that it's not gonna be a happy ending. No.
I just have this feeling that since Dina's pregnant, I think she's also gonna be bitten by an infested one while she gives birth or something.
So that's dark, man. That's dark.
And then the baby's gonna grow up immune, just like Ellie.
Oh, that's interesting. But The bow and arrow was kind of funny though.
Mm.
Like them, like not having technology.
Mm-hmm.
They don't care about radio
Reminds
signals.
us, reminds us a lot about the Mormons and stuff.
Mm. But a darker version of Mormon, because
not Mormons. What were they? Amish people.
Well, Wenjin, I'm pretty sure Amish people don't hang people and open their guts out and then praise their gods. So
Yeah, that was disturbing.
yeah. But it was disturbing, but I don't think it helped the story that much. See, you know what the problem with season 2 is? I want the interaction. Like, there should have been, like, scenes in between where they contrast Abby and Ellie. Because remember, Abby is also a victim, too, of Joel's rampage.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the show would have been better if it's, like, 1 episode Abby, 1 episode Ellie, or 30 minutes each. Like,
yeah.
Like,
so why are they wasting that juxtaposition of these two characters?
Yeah. Tell us more about Abby, because
they're both basically like daughters of somebody.
Yeah.
And they both had their father killed.
Mm-hmm.
And the irony is their father, I mean, her father was killed by her father.
Yeah. So a lot of that drama is missing. Remember that old adage, like your show is only good as much as your villain. So who's the villain here? Is it Abby? Then show us more about Abby, whether she's complex or not.
Yeah.
But the thing is there's only 2 episodes left, so I think they're gonna dump it all on episode 7 or something.
But it wasn't disturbing. They were hanging wolves. Abby knows nothing. Okay. I mean, it's disturbing because you basically like do that body mutilation thing. You basically like gut them open.
No, but it's tit for tat. Remember, they tortured the guy with the frying pan.
Yeah, I mean, that was to extract information. This was basically like making him a sacrifice for God. I think that's very different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they didn't want information. I think they were purely just hanging there and making him bleed
for this
religious ritual.
Ecstasy. Oh.
Yeah, that was like the apocalypto shit. You know, like the Mayan thing. Oh man.
No, even the Mayan thing had a purpose because it was trying to control the people. Like,
oh, okay, yeah,
saying
that's,
that
that's
it's
true.
gonna rain now.
But here, that's also absent.
That's true.
They weren't trying to make the sun rise by killing him.
Yeah. The villains were the writers. And of course, they reacted like this when they saw Dina and the real daddy in the bushes in the night. I mean, makes sense. Okay. No, but the problem here is this. It's trying to do the everyone's complex thing, but I don't know which one to focus on. And I think to pull this off, you have to do the Game of Thrones thing.
Yeah, and judging by the fact that there are only 2 episodes left, I'm concerned.
This should have been 13 episodes. Because I mean. First of all, there are good moments, though. Remember when Ellie tried to save Dina and tell her to go in the chain box? No, she was straight ready to die. Ellie was ready to die because, like, she's not immune to getting ripped apart, like somebody said in season 1. So they're just like these climaxes come without like proper build-up for me. Like I need to know more about the context, and I think they just choose these awesome moments and say that less is more. But whereas Andor was less is more work, here I don't think it does. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Okay, so the lesson here is Seattle is an evil place. Seattle, don't go to Seattle. It's very different from Seattle today.
The birthplace of grunge, fuck that.
Yeah. The birthplace of torture, maiming, and ritual killing.
Last of Us is similar to Buyopchi. Revenge brings another revenge.
Hey, Uchano, another problem here is, remember the season 1, I think Wenjin will agree here. It had that mission.
We have to deliver Ellie.
Yes.
For the future of mankind.
Exactly. And there was the unbreakable bond that was building between Joel and Ellie.
Ellie, she's just a cargo. Oh my god, my daughter. Yeah. We had that arc.
Exactly. So there were these 2 main drivers. Whatever the side quest was, we were fully conscious of this. But here, you know the problem is? She doesn't even know where they are. Where the fuck is Abby? Where's the rest of the crew? One another thing that annoyed me. She goes into the facility and Nora just happens to be there. Like, what? Like, I would have preferred if she went Rambo and started torturing the wolves. Like, cutting off their limbs and, like, asking them where the fuck is Nora. Like, that would have been more, like, convincing. She just walks in and Nora's right there. Oh, right. No.
They got it from the radio. Yeah, they heard it from the radio.
That's true. But I don't know. I just didn't like the scene.
It's just like when you eat pork without thinking if it has a family or babies. You have the animal sacrifice for your own egoistic 5-minute taste bud orgasm, but they have a human do that for a god. Okay. The cult reminds me of what people who currently believe in all that insane starseed spiritual nonsense would devolve into an apocalypse.
Well, you could argue, Void, that we have all devolved into that already.
Yeah.
Given the political tribalism going on worldwide. But anyway, still, it was more how, like, I like the flow of this episode, though. It was really intense. It
was one of those episodes where we know what to expect, yet it still managed to keep us on our heels.
Toes.
Yeah, on our toes, not heels.
Oh, one scene I did like was the Asian mother and the Asian son.
Oh yeah, Park, the Leon guy. It was foreshadowed in the beginning, and then later on, I think towards the end, in the basement, we see from the name tag that her son is there, infected.
You know what the problem with that is though? It's so on the nose, though. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying to say, see, here's a mother that sacrificed her son for the greater good. Joe, on the other hand, fuck the greater good. Fuck everybody else. This is my daughter. Fuck you. So I don't know though. But like the problem again is I feel like the season 1 already made me think about that a lot.
Yeah, that's true. But I think the difference here would be that Leon made that choice.
Himself.
He made the choice.
Oh, hey, that's a good point. I didn't think of it that way.
Yeah.
So he told his mother to
lock it down.
I'm ready to die. Except look at the horrible fate he's in.
Ellie, when she was going into operation, I don't think she knew that she had to have her brain removed.
Hey, but you know what the problem is? It's starting to feel forced. Like how hard can your life be where like every time you get your freedom taken away like that? Yeah. Each divine purpose. If anything, the Star Seeders are already there. Yeah. So shall we give a number grade to the episode?
I would give this episode, I would give it an 8. It was good.
It was solid?
Yeah, it was solid. And one thing I didn't like was that that fight they had in that empty building with the stalkers, because
oh, I actually liked it. You didn't like it?
no, I thought it was underwhelming. I think it should have been a little more terrifying, I guess. So I was hoping that since we kind of get the hint that they're evolving and they're like finding ways to move in a tactical way and strategize, I was hoping these stalkers would show more of like a coordinated attack instead of just all jumping on them, because that would be more terrifying if we know that one of them is actually like luring them in, and when Ellie thinks there's just one and she like gets herself into a corner, she's basically like jumped on by all of them, and it was all a trap to isolate her from Dina.
You know what the fucking problem with that is? Then there's no show. Ellie's dead.
And then Jesse comes in to like save the day. Maybe, yeah, it was like a great chance to show us how evolved they have become.
Yeah, but then Ellie doesn't have an arm anymore, or her leg. So they definitely have plot armor here. Because I didn't feel like they had plot armor in the first season, but here they definitely have plot armor.
Yeah.
So the actions are less like intense overall, but this one was intense. So I give it an 8 too, because I like the dialogue and the action more than the prior episode, which for me was almost trash.
I think if we remove episode 4, the show overall would still have no problem.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
Okay. You have no sentimentality. I can't believe this is how you're growing up, man. Like, I just kidding. JoeJinMovieSoAwesome gives this an 8. And we're gonna take literally a 1-minute break to do a Let's Talk, okay? So big shout out to Ichan for joining the chat. Big shout out to Boy, ZZ,
Scott Walker.
This has been JoeJinMovieSoAwesome. I'm Joe.
I'm One Jin.
We'll be right back. Bye.
Right back. I know
things. I have friends everywhere. You mean you mean zombies?
I don't know how the game goes, but I kind of wish we get to have like a villain that's like the what's that tale where the guy who blows his flute like controls all these like mice and rats. So we have like a zombie whisperer who gets to control these zombies.
Oh my god, wasn't crossing genre.